All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about martial yoga. And when I start out the class, how I generally start it out is I tell everybody that the most important part of the class is the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes. And today I want to just talk about the first 5 minutes. Uh, so when we come in, the first thing we do is I have everybody just sit down, and I want you just to let go of everything. Connect with your breath for a minute, real casual, no fancy breathing. Just be aware of the fact that you're breathing. And then as you're doing this, I want you to put down all your stuff, that all your shit, that thought loop that you've had in your head that's been running over and over today. It started right when you woke up, and it's probably the same thought loop that you started yesterday with. So we're just going to go ahead and put that down. You don't need that for the next few minutes. Okay? And just breathe, let everything get really quiet, and then set an intention for what you want to get out of this time. And that can be to get more flexible, to get stronger, to become more self aware, to maybe your intention is just to kind of check out for a while and have some fun. So that's fine, but do it intentionally. Okay? So just keep taking a few deep breaths. And you're going to notice that thoughts are going to start wanting to churn in your mind. And just think of those thoughts as like you're sitting by a nice stream and you see a leaf floating by the stream. And that leaf represents the thought that's coming into your mind. And just go ahead and observe it. Let it float past you. Continue to observe it, and then just let it go. So if you try and fight it and resist it, it's just going to keep getting louder. So, and another nice trick that you can do, again, coming back to your breath, feeling the air all the way at the beginning of your nostrils. Track your air through your nostrils, down through your throat, into your lungs. Notice how it's cool on the way in. As you breathe out, notice there's a temperature difference in the air that comes out. Just be aware of all the small things. And another trick that's nice to use is just sit here and ask yourself the question, I wonder what my next thought's going to be. And watch what happens in that moment. So there's a lot of different tricks. And just keep getting better and better at doing this part. Letting everything go, being in the moment, and just be. Set your intentions. Living intentionally, very, very important. So, anyways, I can go on about this for a while, but just doing that first part there of just connect to the moment, set your intention, and just master that. And as time goes on, practice staying in that moment longer and longer and longer. Be aware of how long you're able to do it. So, anyways, that's it. That's how I start out the class. Then we go into some movement exercises and we'll go over some of that stuff. I'll probably actually talk about how we close the class out next, and then we'll get into some different movement exercises. So, okay, that's it. So, that's how we start martial yoga. And until next time, it's just a ride.